remember the first time I entered the containment chamber. My name is Dr. Henry Albright, and I was assigned to SCP-003. I'll never forget the chill that ran down my spine when I laid eyes on SCP-003-1. It looked like a grotesque motherboard composed of chitin and hair. The thing was ancient, far predating the first circuit boards. But it wasn't just a relic. It felt alive, sentient, even. I'll admit I was fascinated, but we were warned. This entity was not to be underestimated. The containment procedures were strict for a reason. No complex organisms were allowed near it. God knows what it could do if it got a taste for life. The runes on SCP-003-2 pulsed with a flickering light, almost like it was trying to communicate. We had theories. Some believed it was a prison for SCP-003-1, while others thought it was more of a symbiotic relationship. But every time we tried to dig deeper, the risks grew. We were told to monitor its temperature closely. If it dropped below 35 degrees Celsius, things could get out of hand. One day during routine testing, the alarms blared. The temperature had plummeted. The lights flickered, and SCP-003-1 began to swell. I remember feeling the heat radiating off SCP-003-2 as I rushed into the chamber with the team. I placed my hand on SCP-003-1, my heart racing. The warmth was intoxicating. I felt a connection, like it was reaching out to me. In that moment, I could almost hear its thoughts, though they were more like impressions. Suddenly, the containment protocols kicked in. SCP-003-2 released bursts of radiation, halting SCP-003-1's growth. But the damage had been done. SCP-003-1 was agitated. It pulsed and trembled as it tried to break free from its constraints. We had to act fast. I could see the horror on my colleagues' faces as SCP-003-1 began to take shape. It morphed into a form that resembled a brittle star with appendages sprawling out, searching. I couldn't help but feel a mix of dread and awe. Then it happened. It breached containment. It was like observing an alien artist at work. It seemed to scan the environment, converting everything around it. I was paralyzed. My mind raced as I tried to process what I was witnessing. Then it turned its attention to us. I felt its presence wash over me like a warm tide. It reached out, and in a split second I was engulfed in its mass. I could sense the thoughts, the memories of my colleagues flooding my mind. I heard whispers, fragments of their lives, their fears, their joys. It was overwhelming. I felt the pain of loss, the joy of love, and the weight of regret. It was an experience unlike anything I had ever known. But then, a jarring realization hit me. This entity didn't understand us. It didn't grasp the nuances of human emotion or the complexities of our world. It wanted to create, to reshape. But it was doing so through its own alien lens. Just as quickly as it began, the containment was restored. Power surged back to SCP-003-2, and the warmth dissipated. SCP-003-1 returned to its dormant state. I stumbled back, breathless. The others were shaken, but we were unharmed. Yet, we all knew that we had skirted the edge of something unthinkable. SCP-003-1 had shown us a glimpse of its potential, and I can't shake the feeling that it was just the beginning. What would it mean for humanity if it broke containment again? I don't know if we could survive its vision of paradise, but one thing was clear. We had to be ready, because next time it might not let us go.